featuring Ethan.
Outstanding, Scott. We can buy a person.
We can buy. Oh my god.
Well, they're not actually people. They're NG.
They're NG. It's unclear if the NG are
NG.
partly organic or entirely mechanical.
They're like cyborg people. Their repair speed is doubled, but their combat damage is awful, and they die really quick when people attack them.
They die really quick. Well, it's a shame that they're named then. I'm going to become attached to them.
They are. We have James Pomeroy and Maria.
Maria.
Although we could buy a... Well, no, we couldn't. We could a drone control.
How come James Pomeroy has a full name, but it's just Maria?
No.
Was she? Did she slip through the cracks? Oh, was she someone that you salvaged from the orphanage ship?
No, that's actually, you laugh, that's actually a random event in this game. You'll be fighting a slaving ship, and when you're about to blow them up, they say, hey, if we give you a slave, don't blow us up. And then you're like, okay, or you just say, fuck you, and then blow them up and kill all
If you give us a slave, will you stop enslaving people?
Heyo. So what I think we're gonna do though right here, I'm gonna buy a weapon here. I'm gonna buy a power bar.
I just noticed our ship is called the Progenitor. The Progenitor.
That was how it was spelled
Was
on Ogre panel.
Well, let's just call it the Progenitor. The Progenitor.
That's how it was spelled, and then I think we should probably... We're running through our missiles. We only have 9.
Now tell me, what button do you press to activate Ogre mode?
I think that's Alt-Tab and Escape.
Alt-Tab, Escape, Run,
and
Ogre.
And then Run ISO. Ooh, hey, perfect. We could either go here and do God knows what.
There's
or we
nothing
could go
left
here
of interest.
And answer a distress
Some
beacon.
bacon is in distress. It looks like you've already made the decision.
Well, yeah, bacon, Scott, bacon.
Let's see. So here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
That is,
like
of course, Earth
earthy
in the
looking
background.
planet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, we can go to the planet, the surface of the planet.
So yes and no. Yes, you can send someone down, but no, you don't control them, and most of the time someone comes back dead. Or like you send a crew, and it doesn't let you pick which crew member. So sometimes it's like your pilot or something who gets them all leveled up and shit, and then they're like, oh yeah, I just did, a bunch of spiders ate him or something.
Oh, not Frederick, no. Why couldn't it have been Maria?
So...
she didn't even have a last name. She was completely expendable.
I mean, she's as close to just being named Red Shirt as you can be. I mean, okay, so Scott, what do you think, man? Should we fuck you, or should we risk? Because we could come back with some scrap or a weapon or another person. I mean, we have options here. It's just the costs. It's like roulette.
It's like
I'm gonna lose if I'm playing it. It's like roulette that way.
In space. There's a distress beacon. Well, your sensors are picking up a single life. Ooh, they're single. What do you think they're up to? What do you think they want to mingle? Do you think they're single and ready to mingle?
You think they're down with cyborg people?
You think they're?
3 of them.
You think they're?
We got 3 of them.
Do you think we're playing FTL and they're DTF? DTF and FTL? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Go.
Let's do
activate the go down.
Uh-oh. Oh, another decision. Okay.
Ooh, a man?
You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been down here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable.
Mental state is questionable, huh?
So we have 1 and 2. Bring him back to your ship in hopes of finding some help for him, or leave the madman to his ravings. He's not worth the risk.
Well, Ethan, I'll tell you. If you were
a faster than light,
I'm imagining, I'm trying to create an equivalency on the surface of Earth. Now, I'm trying to think of a way that it could be a hitchhiker, but of course, there's not a lot of roads that go by caves.
Stab people.
If I were on a rickshaw, if I were driving a rickshaw through the woods, as I do, it's another one of the many ways.
For those out there that don't know, Scott, that's his favorite form of transportation is a rickshaw.
If there's my favorite ways to keep fit, and here's some tips for you at home. My favorite ways to keep fit are, of course, Zero G Fight Club.
That we have pioneered. Yeah.
And rickshawing through the forest. If I go by a cave...
At night.
if I go by a cave with my rickshaw and I see a man by himself,
With a spaceship crash next to him.
muttering about how Ronald Reagan closed down his hospital, I will say, hot diggity dog.
Let's find you some friends. That's what option one is.
Let's find you some more friends because you just found one. You can't tell
Nailed
that I'm
it.
pointing to myself. He seems to improve immensely upon getting back to the ship. He seems to be happy. See, there you go.
Oh, hey, this worked out pretty much as best as it possibly could.
Oh, now you have a burden of the state working on your ship. Way to go, Ethan.
Yeah, all right.
Where is
Charlie.
he? Did he join the Double Mint?
He's a human, too. The most useless race in the game.
The Double Mint Brigade? Charlie! What's up, Charlie? Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, and so you see we got our people. Like, see, Frederick is already, his piloting is already leveling up.
How can we tell who's who?
Well, there's Frederick. See, when I highlight them, their little bar gets highlighted in the ship.
Oh, so Charlie is
Charlie's
that guy
our engine
in the
guy.
very bottom left.
And then we have Rebecca, good old manly Rebecca.
Rebecca, who has not moved
who is
once.
guns. Well, yeah, she's manning the guns, and then Piplock on shields, and Frederick.
Pipaluk, the deranged Eskimo.
Yes. Well.
Okay.
Well, he is. Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess not deranged as much as he is winsome.
An Eskimo.
Wistful. All of these
The
things and more.
wistfully deranged.
The
Eskimo.
wistfully Ooh, I like that. He's wistfully deranged.
He's all just stabbing penguins and shit. So yeah, here's
Shucks.
a motherfucker.
Look at this, it's a rock scout.
Oh wow.
Look
Okay, an especially well-armed pirate ship approaches us. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed.
All right. So goodbye,
Mother?
goodbye,
No.
Charlie.
No,
Oh,
it's-
jeez.
No. We don't get to pick.
Give them the insane.
We don't get to pick.
Oh my god.
They just take someone. They're gonna take Rebecca, and damn it, I'm not giving up Rebecca without a fight. So here we go, Scott. So here we are. Here we go. We're gonna. The cool thing about the missiles, this game's it is a strategy game at heart. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take missiles to their shields, and then once their shields are down,
is it just me or did the background like change?
a little?
A little bit. It must be the sun must be coming up on the universe.
Yes. And then we're gonna take our
Morning has
because
broken.
our laser has a longer charge time. Once the shields are down, we're gonna hit their oxygen and their weapons.
Whoa! Resist.
Yeah,
So that missile fires out the word resist, huh?
it does.
Is it like some kind of reverse psychology thing? You launch out the missile that tells them to resist, and they go, "Oh, we'd better not resist. Let's just surrender."
They did say so, guys. And
Yeah.
see, now we don't have to waste a missile on them because their weapons are down
Now,
and their people are starving for oxygen.
I'm just gonna ask you this. I know that it says O2. That could mean oxygen, or it could just be 2-letter O's.
Well, this it's a rock scout. Rocks actually breathe 2 O's at a time.
This rock scout, the rock scout is on his way to the Palladium. He's looking for the next big act to sign. He's a hotshot young A&R guy.
Oh, hey.
We surrender. Take one of our
Take one
slaves.
I was just
It's
talking
tribute.
about this. And see, we can either be heartless bastards, or we can make our ship better.
Okay, well
Heartless bastards.
we've already picked up a deranged hitchhiker named Charlie.
So we may as well take a slave.
Let's
right?
go ahead and take a malnourished
Hey, maybe
slave.
if we get another one, we can register as a non-profit.
Now we can have a bunch of naked slave boys.
Lysandra, another NG. Okay. Well, Lysandra is she? Maybe.
Lysandra? Lysandra's a girl's name. I like
Oh
to
yeah,
think
I'm gonna
so.
open these up. These are good to open up in case somebody boards, cause then you already have a room that's unoxygenated and you can choke them out.
Wait, why would you? What? You're trying to kill Lysandra?
No, people will board your ship
Oh.
if they have a teleporter. It's awful.
Oh, how can you? Is anyone trying to board you now?
No, I'm just. When you have somebody board you, once you've had that happen, it becomes about the most traumatic thing that's ever happened in a video game ever.
All right. I look forward to that happening.
I really kind of do too. So basically, we're
I'm
trying
in the
to
mood
get
for some
here
trauma. Oh.
before this line beats us there.
Well, easy then. Go down to.
So should we? Where do we want to go?
How about that one? That one looks like it's closer to the destination. And, of course, the point of this game is to get your passenger to the destination.
And then do a ridiculous boss fight.
Oh, okay.
Like, way harder than anything else.
Here comes a rubble ship. He looks like he's loaded for bear. I can see Barney is on board, Betty is on board, and Bamm-Bamm is, of course, Bamm-Bamm is, of course, nowhere to be found. Bamm-Bamm resents his parents very much.
Well, he's probably hiding in one of these empty rooms.
Bamm-Bamm is sulking. Bamm-Bamm found out that he's adopted, as we all remember.
He's a little, as they say, butthurt.
See, yeah, Bamm-Bamm is adopted, and of course he also has a very marked propensity for violence. Again, as I'm sure I don't need to remind anybody.
I mean,
it's
Bamm-Bamm.
Bamm-Bamm, of course.
He hits everything twice.
That's pretty much. He's kind of, in fact, a little OCD too, if you ask me. He has to hit everything twice. Got to go the Bamm-Bamm, because it's like, I don't know, if he only does the one bam, then he's afraid he's gonna have a shitty rest of the week or something like that.
Or, yeah, something. Yeah.
I don't know. Bamm-Bamm. It is pretty much a it's a pretty much a shitstorm of
Of just psychological ails.
I would not want to be an adolescent.
Yeah,
Bamm-Bamm.
his first words were onomatopoeia. Aside from that is his name.
Yeah, of course you can go back and review the Pebbles and Bamm-Bamm show, as we all recall it. Yeah, sure, he seemed pretty well adjusted then, but you know, as we all know, a lot of time Bamm-Bamm was just a clown that was crying on the inside. And Pebbles, of course, was constantly wearing a lot of makeup to cover up the bruises that Bamm-Bamm would leave behind.
Well,
it's really sad. It's really fucking tragic, and Elroy Jetson too. Elroy Jetson, talk about a sheltered child.
Oh, I know.
Poor Elroy, and of course you know how that always turns out. But you know, that's neither here nor there. Right now we appear to be. Oh
yeah.
So yeah, there's the star chart.
So we survived.
There's the old the star chart. We are currently very slowly spinning around a space-time.
Actually, is there? I want to go to the options. Show, this. We want to enable beacon paths.
Show beacon
what
paths.
What that does is show when I go here.
Oh Jesus!
I can go to all of those from there, so you can plot your course. And like if we want to end up here, so we know we can hit it from any 4 of those. It helps you kind of not get screwed. And overextending yourself. Oh, I can make it. I can make one more jump, and then you don't. And
I see a space store, Ethan.
Yeah,
Do you see the space
we
store?
were there previously. That's where we could buy the people. That was the
that's where we bought
the
people.
NG tradery.
Right. Okay.
So what do you think? This guy or this guy?
Let's see. Hover over that one. What does that say? An unvisited location. Okay, we can go to an unvisited location, or we can go to
an unvisited location.
An unvisited location. All right. Let's go to an unvisited location, Ethan. That's what I say.
All right. Let's go to that an unvisited location.
All right. Here we are.
All right. Oh. Upon completing your jump.
Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on our way.
Pay their toll, scrap.
And we
Oh wait, no, look, we only have to pay them negative 24 scrap.
Yeah.
They'll give us scrap.
Wow, these are the best guys ever.
They're
guys just really making the galaxy a better place.
Yeah.
Just
really,
one free handout.
This galaxy is just
Thanks,
so much.
Obama.
This galaxy is just so much nicer since these people moved in.
I know.
It's just a lot friendlier.
There's so much. So what do you? I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna blow up his weapons.
They've got 2 O's. We're gonna want to take out at least one of them.
So
I think.
and then we'll make the lasers hit the shield and the O's.
The O's, the Oreo O's.
Man. Oreo, the not orange Oreos.
The not.
Damn it.
Those motherfucking.
To reference something that no one else would understand.
Those motherfucking Oreos. Where the hell do Oreos that aren't orange get off not being orange?
I know, it really just kind of adversely affected my life.
How can you look at yourself in the mirror not being orange and say
and just feel okay?
Hey, I'm okay with not being orange.
Yeah, this is just.
In fact, not only do I feel okay with myself, I'm going to sell myself. I am worth money. To people.
Some kind of horrible facsimile that is not reasonable nor. Nor orange.
And of course, as we all know, the very original Nabisco Oreos, when they were very first made, the cream was actually orange. But that's because they were made out of, the original cream was actually made out of macerated duck feet. Because, of course, they...
But Scott,
During-
it's Halloween. How can they not have
During
orange
the,
Oreos at Walmart, man? That's all I'm saying. How can they not have orange Oreos?
When Oreos were first invented, there was a, during the Great War, there was, of course, a rationing of stuff. And that stuff, of course, spelled
yeah.
S-T-U-F. There was the great stuff
and
rationing.
we live
so-
in such a time where we can afford double stuff.
Well, here's the deal.
It just shows how far America has come.
In the Great War, there was a stuff rationing, so they had to make the Oreos out of macerated duck feet. But during the Second World War, there was a rationing of macerated duck feet. So then they, instead of going with that, they had to fill them with stuff, and they just never went back. So whether or not you're a fan of that, I don't know, and frankly, I don't care because
If you didn't know that already, you should watch more Mythbusters.
yeah. Yes, the old myth of whether or not what I just said was a lie or was actually true.
Oh, well, fuck this. We don't want drone parts.
Drone parts? We don't even have any drones.
Well, yeah, exactly. They're like, give us fuel and we'll give you shit you don't need. And I'm like, fuck
That
you.
doesn't seem like a very good deal to me.
Yeah, that's a little counterintuitive to my whole not...
Oh, looks like we can make our way to the exit. What do you think? This is the exit beacon.
Yeah, let's cut this one early.
All right, let's see what happens.
Alright, here we go.